This is the stage that throws so many of us off track, because it's when they act like they're perfectly fine, like nothing has changed, as if your absence is just another ordinary day. You might see them posting on social media, smiling with friends, maybe even talking as if they're doing better than ever. They'll seem calm, unbothered, as if your silence is nothing but background noise. But that mask of indifference, it's not the truth. It's a cover, a shield they're holding up to make you think they don't care. You see, when people feel a shift in control, when they realize they're no longer the center of your world, they put up defenses. They're bluffing, trying to make it seem like your absence is meaningless to them. Think of it like a poker game. They're holding their cards close, refusing to reveal any weakness, hoping you'll be the one to reach out first. They want to make you think they're unaffected, but that act of indifference is just that. An act, a mask hiding the truth of what they're really feeling. This is often when people fall into the trap. Seeing them appear so unaffected makes us question everything. We start thinking, maybe I should check in, maybe I was wrong, maybe they're actually fine without me. But here's the truth. Their indifference is part of the game. It's the first line of defense people use when they feel their control slipping. They're pretending they don't need you, trying to convince themselves as much as they're trying to convince you. As the wise Epictetus once said, "Circumstances don't make the man, they reveal him." Your absence, your silence, is revealing something in them that they don't want to face. So instead of dealing with it, they wear this mask of indifference, hoping you'll crack, that you'll reach out, give them back that sense of security and control. Imagine it, a shield they're holding up to block their own feelings. Behind it they're hoping, praying you'll be the one to break first. This is when you have to hold your ground, because the moment you break, the second you reach out to see if they're really fine, you give them exactly what they wanted. It's like handing them the reins again, surrendering the power of your silence. Right now, that silence is working on them, even if they refuse to show it. But it only works if you let it do its job. Once you give in, you're back to square one, and they know they've got you. Their indifference? It's just a flimsy wall, one they're hiding behind, hoping you won't see the cracks forming. Behind that mask, your absence is starting to press down on them, little by little. They might not even realize it yet, but they're beginning to feel it. That emptiness you left, it's settling in, slowly but surely, and they're starting to realize that filling that void isn't as simple as pretending they don't care. They're in a silent panic, hoping you won't notice their vulnerability, their growing discomfort. It's a quiet struggle, but one that's building pressure with each day you stay silent. And here's where the real test begins for you. It's tempting to think silence is just waiting around, but that's only half of it. The power of silence is at its peak when you're not just waiting, but actively building yourself, growing, shaping your life. Instead of staring at your phone, wondering when they'll finally realize what they've lost, focus on yourself. Each day you put energy into your own growth, into your own life, is a day you get stronger, and that's something they'll feel. If they love you, this silence will draw out those feelings. The strength you're showing by staying silent, by growing instead of waiting, will become impossible for them to ignore. They'll feel it, even if they don't understand it right away. The mask of indifference will start to feel heavy, uncomfortable, like an outfit that no longer fits, and they'll find it harder and harder to pretend. They'll start to feel a pull, a desire to reach out to you, to reconnect, because your silence has become a force they can't overlook. But what if they don't care? What if the mask is all they have and there's nothing underneath? Well, then this silence is revealing that truth. If they're truly indifferent, if they can continue without you unfazed, then let it become clear now. That clarity is worth more than any false comfort, because the last thing you need is to pour your energy, your love, into someone who can't value you unless you're right in front of them. As Marcus Aurelius said, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them. If they're unmoved by your absence, then let that judgment stand. Let it guide you forward, away from someone who doesn't see your worth." So, here's your reminder. Stay focused on yourself. Let their mask of indifference be just that, a mask. Don't let it shake you. Don't let it pull you back. This is your time to build, to grow, to shape a life that doesn't hinge on someone else's attention. If they miss you, they'll come back in their own time, on their own terms. And if they don't, then they've freed up space in your life for someone who will truly value you. Affirm this to yourself. I am unshaken by their indifference. I am building my own strength and worth. Say it out loud, write it down, make it yours. Every time doubt creeps in, remind yourself of it. You're becoming stronger, more resilient every day. And let's stay connected on this journey, because the layers only get deeper from here. This mask of indifference won't hold up forever, and soon enough, the truth will start seeping through in ways they can't ignore. There's a lot more to uncover, and we're just getting started. Now we enter a heavier stage, the weight of regret. At first they tried to brush it off, hide their feelings, but now your silence is hitting them, really hitting them like a wave they can't escape. They start to see the emptiness, the void you left behind, and regret sneaks in like a shadow they can't shake. It's no longer about pretending they don't care. It's about realizing that maybe, just maybe, they've made a mistake they can't undo. Imagine them, replaying every memory, every opportunity they had to appreciate you, every moment they brushed you aside. It's like standing on a cliff, looking back at everything they took for granted. They're haunted by those choices now, and they realize with a sinking feeling that each careless action, each time they disrespected you, is costing them more than they anticipated. As the philosopher Seneca put it, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Right now, they're feeling the end of what they had with you, and it's sinking in. They won't say it out loud, and they'll never admit it to anyone, but they're feeling the sting of losing something real. Regret doesn't announce itself. It seeps in quietly, slowly, like a shadow following them everywhere they go. And the longer you stay silent, the stronger it grows. This isn't about missing you. It's about recognizing that they had something valuable, something irreplaceable, and they let it slip through their fingers. Now, most people, when they reach this stage, try to push the regret away. They'll keep up their front, keep acting indifferent, but inside they're feeling the weight of their actions. They're thinking about every chance they had to treat you better, to keep you close, to value you, and each memory stings. They're wrestling with their pride, their guilt, the realization that they've lost control, and that loss is more painful than they imagined. This is where you might feel sympathy. You might feel the urge to reach out, to let them know you understand, to ease their pain. But remember, this is their journey, not yours. They need to feel this regret, this emptiness, to fully understand what they've lost. Stepping in now, even with good intentions, would only take away the weight of what they're experiencing. Regret has its place, and sometimes people need to sit with it, to feel its full weight, to understand the value of what they've lost. So, take a deep breath and hold on to this affirmation. I am worth more than their regret. I choose myself over anyone's temporary feelings. Say it out loud, let it sink in. You're not here to rescue them from the consequences of their actions. Their regret is theirs to carry, and your strength is yours to build. Stay with me on this path because we're still only halfway there. Regret is powerful, but it's only the beginning of what they'll feel. Their journey doesn't stop here, and as the regret deepens, they're forced to confront even more truths they can no longer avoid. hold tight, because there's still so much more to come, and the journey is far from over. And if you're still here, if you've felt these words resonate with your own experience, take a moment to let me know where you're at on this journey. Have you taken that leap into silence, or are you still holding on, wrestling with doubts? Drop a "keep it up" in the comments if you're staying strong, because this journey is just as much about building yourself as it is about them realizing what they've lost. Stay tuned, because we're not done yet. The next phase is about facing the masks, the substitutes, and what happens when they try to fill the void you left behind. There's more to uncover, so let's keep going. All right, let's keep moving deeper into this journey. So now they're feeling that weight of regret, but instead of facing it, instead of really sitting with that discomfort,